welcome back into Snow Watch. We're going to have a look at the snow event that's on the way for parts of the country tonight and into tomorrow morning. It looks fairly insignificant, really. I don't think there's going to be a great deal of heavy snow or disruption around here. Some places will get a covering of snow. It's more likely to be through central and northern parts of Midlands, North East Wales and southern parts of northern England. I think that could get a little bit of covering, but I really don't see a very severe, heavy dumping of snow coming from this event. Have a look at all the detail in mind before I get on that. Just about the ads, there's links to articles, most pages at gasweb.com. Have a browse through widgets, any articles that you're interested in, just click through. So this is the facts chart from UK Met Office. This is for the start of tomorrow morning, around 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and it's the human interpretation of the models by forecasters at the Met Office. This area is low pressure over the country that's causing us all of the problems. We've got weather systems through this area of low pressure. There's been a stall taking place by this point tomorrow morning on the low pressure. If we've run an area of low pressure through that stalling front, we could have generated quite a snow event probably from this. But as it is, the fronts are breaking up. It's all very weak really in terms of the precipitation that's coming off these fronts. So I'm not anticipating a huge amount of snow. This is the radar picture from the weatheroutlook.com, and you can see how the precipitation is very broken up. There are some heavier bursts in there indicated by the yellow colours. A lot of this down in the southwest is rain, some of it through the West Midlands up in towards the northwest parts, a little bit more wintry, but you get the idea from that. It's very showery in nature and not well defined or organised. So if we see how the GFS develops things overnight tonight, this is a precipitation type forecast from the GFS model. Pink is snow, blue is rain. This is starting off at 6 o'clock in the evening. If we run through, we can see that we do get some snow coming through there across parts of Wales and towards the Midlands up to 9 o'clock. So that leading edge of the precipitation likely to be giving some snow in places. As we go through another 3 hours though, we go through to midnight and we see that that snow risk is pushing north. Again, not vibrant colours, so it's all quite light, and it's turning more towards rain and sleet actually to the south and the southwest. Now there could be a little bit of heavier stuff across the North Midlands by the time we get through to 3 o'clock in the morning, so somewhere like Buxton could get quite a covering of snow there, and perhaps extending in towards Lincolnshire. But again, once you get towards Lincolnshire, it's quite light in nature, heavier down to the south and the southwest of the Midlands. And that's really just how we go on to tomorrow morning as well. There could be some heavier falls of snow over the Pennines, possibly extending in towards Yorkshire, but elsewhere not really a great deal happening. Certainly nothing down in the south and southeast to worry about, and through the course of the day tomorrow about rain, sleet and snow sort of fizzles out, although this does show it pepping up a little bit again actually tomorrow evening over the Pennines, but I'm not sure about that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. This is the high resolution model from America. This is the NMM forecast from Meteo-Seal. The hatched area here is snow. The blue and green areas is rain. This is starting off at 7 o'clock this evening. As we run through, we see that that area of precipitation does move northwards and eastwards, giving some snow across parts of Midlands. It's all quite light really, and turning towards rain down in the south. Eventually it all ends up across the North Midlands in towards northern England by the time you get through to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. A few heavier pulses mixed in there, but again, not a great deal away from the elevation, and through the course of tomorrow it all sort of fizzles out, and actually is the prospect of more rain down in the south. Finally, the high resolution Euro 4 model, that's not showing a great deal up. Some rain down in the south, a little bit of sleet or snow for the northwestern parts of Midlands and Wales up to midnight. Patchy sort of rain, maybe a little bit wintry through to 6 o'clock in the morning, particularly the North Midlands in towards northern England, but nothing particularly to write home about. And then up to midday again, very little to write home about. Some snow, light snow across parts of northern England, but really not a great deal happening. The total snow depth, you can see from that, it really is looking quite trivial away from higher ground. Could be some snow cover over parts, places like Buxton, over the Welsh mountains up toward the Pennines, but otherwise not a great deal to see. There could be a dusting in places, of course, when you wake up, particularly through the Midlands, parts of Lincolnshire. But overall, it's looking like a bit of a non-event, actually. Famous last words, but there's nothing there really to suggest that we're going to have a tremendous fall of snow by any means. There will be some snow around some places. We'll get a dusting. Over high ground like Buxton, you could get a little bit more. But overall, nothing to be too concerned about. As I was looking this evening, hopefully you don't wake up and are being caught out and you don't wake up to dumping of snow in the morning. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.